And we're live. Path to Manliness here, and I want to do a little video, just kind of talking about my experience, my feedback of going sober for 30 days. And first off, I'm not an alcoholic. I don't have any issues like that. It wasn't like a cry for help or anything. It's just new year, new me, all that cliche bullshit. Want to try out. A 30-day challenge. I do one of these almost every month of some kind. And I wasn't very vocal about this one because I honestly wasn't that confident in making it 30 days. But I did it. Here I am. And I learned a lot. It was like I said, I don't have any alcohol problems. So I didn't really expect to be like transformed, or I didn't think it was even going to affect me that much. I didn't think I'd notice a change because I don't drink that often. I don't drink that much when I do. I'm more of like a 2 beer kind of guy with dinner. Maybe 1 or 2 at night, glass of whiskey when I'm watching Netflix, just to kind of cap off the night. So what did I learn from this? One, and what can you learn from this? Alcohol affects me and you probably a lot more than you think. And it's not that I get angry or I pass out or any stupid shit like that. What it is the biggest effect for me was my energy levels were different. So I would wake up groggy on some days, but during this stretch of 30 days here, I didn't really have that issue. I felt like I was energetic all the day. I felt like I was more productive. And I had the results to prove that. My website traffic, and this isn't entirely because of alcohol, but my website traffic last month was on fire. It was 3 times my best month ever. And it's still a pretty new website, but it's been blowing up. I've been writing a lot more, probably average about 1,500 words a day on the average, if not more. And I wrote a lot before, but I was writing consistently, which was big. And that's been helpful because I've been working on these books. So I've got this ebook coming out next month, and I've been able to write on that very clearly and coherently. I've got another big ebook that's going to be a lot more legwork, going to take some research that's coming out much later. So I've been working on that. And then I'm editing another book. So I've been doing all 3 of these things while also doing the affiliate marketing, writing for Path to Manliness. I've been writing my emails. Fuck, that's probably more than 1,500 words. Probably like 2,000 at least. But I've been writing almost daily emails, and I've been tweeting a lot. Crossed over 5,000 this month. So it's been a remarkably productive 30 days. So there's more effects. We'll get into that in a minute. But the thing that blew my mind was I just didn't think that a couple of beers here and there were really affecting me that much. And it's affecting you too. So you owe it to yourself to give to see what you're like completely sober if you haven't done this yet. And 30 days is a good number. What amazed me about it was once I made it about a week, I didn't really miss it. The one challenging moment, and it wasn't that hard. It wasn't like I was shaking with a bottle and calling my friend like I'm in AA. But the one challenging moment was pizza night. So every Friday, I started this tradition by accident, because when you have kids and you do something 2 or 3 times in a row, it becomes a tradition, apparently. But so every Friday at our house, we eat pizza. And I would typically have a couple beers with my pizza. It's kind of my cheat day. And it was a little hard getting through that. It's weird to eat pizza without beer. But once I did that, I was good. And after about a week, I didn't miss it. Kind of reminded me of that line from Fight Club where he talks about not having TV, or after a month, I didn't miss TV, except it didn't take a month, it took a week. The other big thing was I lost 9 pounds in 30 days. So the neat thing about this was I wasn't dieting or working that hard at my diet. I'd gotten into the habit of eating pretty healthy since training for the Spartan race last year. Like, I don't think I ate ice cream once this month or anything. But at the same time, I would mow through like half a bag of chips and salsa a couple times. So it wasn't the greatest diet. I was munching on stuff once in a while, but mostly healthy stuff. But still, I was just dropping weight, just shedding it. And it's a lot of it's because I'm drinking my calories. It blows my mind how much I'm doing this. So, 400 calories for a couple beers. You do that a couple times a week. It's 800 calories. Do that, every month. Adds up to a pound a month, I think. So apparently I was drinking more than that. Also, I think I was more energetic. I think I was burning more calories than normal because I had the energy levels that were higher. I was significantly more active. I felt more clear-headed, though. That's the one thing that really kind of blew my mind. It really blew my mind, not kind of. I was able to write better. I never really had writer's block. I felt more coherent when I was speaking and talking to people. Like even now, I don't feel tired. It reminds me of how adults like to say shit like kids have all this energy. Oh, if I had that much energy, well, you could if you acted like a kid. Kids don't drink. Kids are active, and kids get a decent amount of sleep. You yell at your kids to go to bed at the right hour, but you don't do the same. And maybe if you did, you'd have better energy too. And alcohol plays a part in that more than people want to think, because it's a dumb misconception. Not dumb. I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm not sorry, but I didn't mean to offend you. It's dumb to think that alcohol helps you sleep. It may help you pass out. In those first 4 hours or so, you do sleep. I don't know if I want to say better, but you're out. After that, it's not a good sleep. And get one of these Fitbits and track it. You can see how your sleep patterns aren't good after those first few hours. So 30 days, no booze. Challenge yourself and see what kind of effects it has on you. But it is insane how great I feel, how much clear-headed I am now. I'm not going to give up alcohol. Never really intended to, but at the same time, I don't have any desire to jump back into it either. I could have had a beer last night and I didn't. I guess I could have one now as I'm working and shit, but I don't really feel like it. But I'm going to drink, just not as often. And I'm probably going to completely cut it out of my life though on weekdays. If I'm going to work the next day, I don't want to drink. If I got a race or something important, I don't want to drink the night before. If I'm going to be speaking or even doing one of these videos, I don't think I want to drink before because I feel like I look better too. So I don't know. Somebody wants to look through one of my older videos from the beginning of this month compared to now, see if I look better. I haven't shaved, so I'm not, my best right now. But I don't see these bags under my eyes quite as much as I typically do. My skin feels better. My eyes are more open and awake. I'm not like a zombie, like those stoner eyes and shit. But yeah, 30 days. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. And it's not that important. It's holding you back. It's one of those things. And I mentioned in that one thread how alcohol holds you back, and it went not viral, but it got a lot of retweets. I got some weird people that are in our corner to respond to it. And alcohol gets a lot of blowback. People don't like giving it up, and that's a sign of an addiction. And I've had times where I'll say things like that too, where I'm like, oh, I don't have a problem. I'm fine. It's like, yeah, I know, but do you need it? Is it making your life better? No. It's fun as a reward. And all that shit is, I say no video games, no booze, no whatever, but, treat it as a reward. When I got done with my first book, I spent the whole night playing Red Dead Redemption and drinking whiskey. I haven't really played that game since, but all these things are fine. The problem is a lot of people get addicted to it. Moderation's good, but in moderation. But if you can't control yourself, if you know that once you start a game, you're going to play it all month long, you're going to play it every waking hour that you're not busy, you're going to be disappointed with how unproductive you're being. And alcohol is the same way. If you want to enjoy your night and have a couple beers and you can control it and you're fine, that's cool. But if you're that guy that's like, I need to have one more, you got to be cognizant of that. You got to be aware that it's going to hold you back. And it's one of those things where you build up momentum. So if you start drinking and then you drink again the next day, you're more likely to keep doing it. And if you can quit, you're more likely to stay away from it. I really, after the first week, I was good. didn't even think much about it. And there's a mini fridge over here. It's got beer in it. And every day I grab an energy drink out of it. Sometimes water or whatever's in there. Sports drink. There's beers right there. Doesn't bother me. Don't miss it. Don't need it right now. You don't believe me? Right here. Some kind of beer. The whole time. Just chilling in there. Don't need it. I'm good. But I'm motivated. I got a mission. And I got really strong willpower. So if you do, that's great. You can do the same thing. But it's probably not. It's not good advice to leave the beer around you. Anyway, I got to figure out how to get this other video off of my new computer and online so we can upload the best of the sphere. So enough fun shit for now. And thanks for watching. The one of you that's able to check out my video during the work hours, which is probably why there's not a lot of traffic on this. No worries. 30 days, no booze. Give it a shot. It's February. If you can make it 28 days, that'd be cool too. So nothing wrong with a short month. Give it a shot and shoot me a message on Twitter if you do this. Not if you want to do it. I mean, if you do it. So if you make it 28 days, let me know. And tell me what you think about it. If you want to do a video chat about it later on, after you've done it, I might be interested. Maybe. I don't know. Depends. See how I'm feeling. So, Pat's Manliness, signing off.